Good morning, students. Welcome to today's lesson on pedagogical content knowledge in biology. In this lesson, we are going to learn something about school effect research. What effect is the school having in terms of administration, teaching and learning, instructional activities, among others? So these are our objectives for today's lesson. So objective 1, I'm saying explain school effect research. Objective 2, I'm saying state at least 3 characteristics that are observed consistently in schools that elicit good achievement gains. So you can see that some schools are good in terms of everything, infrastructures, performance, everything. So I'll say state 3 characteristics that are observed consistently in schools that elicit good achievement gains. Now, we begin with school effect. Now, school effect research involves correlating processes and outcome measures for entire schools. So you are going to see how each school performs and how the school is influencing teaching and learning in the school, from administrative level to student level, from administrative level to student level. So the outcome measures are usually adjusted gain scores on standardized achievement tests. So the process measures usually include school level measures, what is administrative leadership, school climate, and classroom level measures, which is teachers' attitude and then practice. So these two things has effect on the school. How is the administrative level of your school? How is the school climate? How is teachers' attitude? How is their practices in your school? So most school effect studies have focused on basic skills instructions, especially in schools serving socioeconomically disadvantaged populations. And most have been correlational rather than experimental. So their findings are subject to multiple interpretations. Okay. Now, it is useful to know that several characteristics are observed consistently in schools that elicit good achievement gains. So when you observe certain schools which are performing better than others, there are certain characteristics you see in those schools, and some of which I'm going to talk about. One, those schools which have good achievement gains, one, they have strong academic leadership that produces consensus on goal priorities and commitment to excellence. So at this point, what I'm trying to say is that the schools that are performing or that elicit good achievement, the academic background or academic leadership is very strong. So the achievement or the goal that come from that particular school is being planned and then organized by school leaders. So when you see a school performing, you have to go to that school and then ask why. So the next point, I'm saying that a safe, orderly school climate. A safe and orderly school climate. When you go to the school is safe. The climate is in order. When it is break time, everybody is at break. When it's classroom time for instructional activities, everybody is in the classroom. It wouldn't be the situation where it's instructional period, you see some students moving around. Those schools that perform well, you will see these things in there. Now the third point, I'm saying a positive teacher attitude towards students and expectations regarding their abilities to master the biology curriculum. So teachers have positive attitude towards students. And you know, most of these schools, like this free SHS that has come, some schools pay school fees in order to, motivate teachers to perform very well. I don't want to mention names, but I believe some schools pay school fees. Because looking at the free SHS that has come right now, you see the nature of food students are eating. It is very horrific. So when you see a school performing, it means that there is a lot that has gone into it. Now, the fourth point, I'm saying that an emphasis on instruction in using time and assigning tasks to students. So with this one, school that is performing or that is having higher achievement, they emphasize more on instruction. Okay, they pay attention to students' academic records, students' examination, assessment, evaluation. They pay much attention to it. Point five, I'm saying that they carefully monitoring of progress towards goals through student testing and staff evaluation programs. So the school, that particular school, they evaluate their staffs, okay, and then they monitor students' performance, their progress. For instance, you are in a school, and most of the time, every semester, the headmaster sends evaluation form to evaluate the staffs in the school. Students evaluate their staffs, their teachers. Teachers evaluate administrators. So it's like a chain of command. And then teachers evaluate students. So at the end of it all, it's like one is evaluating the other in the school. So all the time, there is orderliness, peaceful atmosphere, learning is going on, everybody is paying attention, everybody is focusing on the goals of the school. Then the next one, I'm saying that strong parent involvement programs. Yes, that is why it is very important to involve PTA. It is very, very important to involve parents in schools. You call for PTA meeting, they have to come. You tell them what the school needs. They also tell you their mind how much they can support the demands of the school. So schools that are achieving higher scores because of all these things, that is why it is happening. Now, the seventh point, I'm saying that consistent emphasis on the importance of achievement, including praise and public recognition for students' accomplishment. So, for school like Infantipim, Opokuwari, you can see that some big people, or let me say big men, have been products of that school. So those big men, they have an association, All Students Association, they come to support. So most often, All Students Association support their schools a lot. So when it happens like that, they gain public recognition. Now, teacher effect research. Now, process outcome research at the classroom level has been done in more schools, in more subjects, and with broader range of students than school effect research. Although it also has concentrated on basic skills instruction. Now, the following are the most widely replicated findings. Now, with the teacher effect research, what we are trying to know is that how much more or how has teachers influenced their school, or how do teachers influence their school, or what effect do teachers have in their schools? Some teachers are good, others are bad, others are organized, others are not. So what effect does the teacher have on the school that he is teaching? I believe you understand the point I'm trying to raise. Every teacher has effect in the classroom, in the climate, and then at the administrative level. So as a teacher, you should have a positive effect in your school. There are certain schools as soon as you go there, they say this teacher, oh, he's not good. If a mother or a parent wants somebody, a teacher, to help the daughter or the ward in extra time work, everybody knows the teacher that is good in the school. Those who are good, who are up and doing, who are performing well. So they'll go in for the best. So as a teacher, you have effect in the school you are working or in the school you are teaching. So if you feel there have been a lot of complaint from the administrative level, then you, the teacher, you have to advise yourself. Let your effect be positive on the school. Now, teacher expectations or sense of efficacy. So, ballet teachers who elicit strong achievement gains accept responsibility for teaching their students. They believe that the students are capable of learning and that they are capable of teaching them successfully. We believe, yeah, as a teacher, you know students learn. So if students learn, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't teach. That is why you are a teacher, you are a facilitator, you are a moderator to help the students in their difficulties. Now, if students do not learn something the first time, they teach it again. And if the regular instructional material do not do the job, they find or make other ones. So you, the teacher, if students do not learn something the first time, you have to teach it again. You are teaching a topic and then the student didn't get the concept. So in your lesson note, at the remarks level, you write there, the class will be repeated on so and so date. Because the teaching didn't go well, students did not get the concept, they were confused. So you have to repeat the class. Now, we've learned a lot in this lesson. So I want you guys to review what we've learned so far. So in reviewing what we've learned, you are going to answer these questions. So question 1, what is school effect research? Question 2, list 3 characteristics that are consistently observed in schools that elicit good achievement gains. I believe you guys will discuss these questions on any available e-learning platform. So all your best in your discussion.